Hey there guys, how we doing? I'm Yalik. It is Thursday. We're going to do the War Factory. Okay. In a moment. Sorry, I'm being nosy. Right. Okay. Not too bad. War Factory. Thursday. Best day of the week. For some people, anyway. Most interesting day of the week for me, in a lot of ways. And this one is definitely fun. Hello. Hang on. Huh. Right. Headquarters. 140, so 500, 640-ish. Give or take a little bit health on the headquarters. No shields, so potentially a solo base. If you're interested, if you're going that route, I would recommend Heavy Zooka. And I would recommend Heavy Zooka from this direction because it's a real short walk and you have the fewest number of shocks to deal with. Potentially could be 3. All of this stuff here, that could be 1, that could be 1, that could be 1. We're probably not going to do that because I generally don't go that direction. Like if you want it to be boosted and if you want to go for, you know, someone out there will have a solo video. But kind of the point of this is to make it manageable for people because, you know, I realize that I remember once upon a time back in the day when these things were very difficult to beat. So I'm not saying that Heavy Zooka is out per se, but we're going to simplify this somewhat, and we're going to do that for starters by hacking some stuff because this is the kind of War Factory that can be made simpler by hacking stuff. And also we will probably go for, having hacked some stuff, we will probably go for some of this GBE down here to be had, I think, and probably try to BART some stuff. But hang on. So really, let's see, Shock Blaster 1, very easy to BART out. And machine guns have very, very low health, so very easy to BART out. I do think that that's a good option. These are Flotsam Cannons 3. Level 3s, they have the highest health. They're not as easy to BART out, so probably not economical to BART those guys. On the other hand, these 2 shock launchers can be hacked very, very easily. Doesn't matter what their health is, they're surrounded by boom cannons and shock blasters. They will die. So we'll double hack those guys, I think. And then probably try to BART out this shock blaster, and then that should give us a pretty nice Heavy Zooka hit on the headquarters. We'll need to clear a few lines in this area. The whole idea is to stand right in here. Heavies will be standing, you know, kind of at the edge of these machine guns, and then we should just have a couple nice easy shocks to kill the headquarters. Seems like the easiest way to do it. So, gonna need Sparky. And tell you what, we're gonna load up. I would love to have a little bit more room on this shore. But you know what, such as it is, we're going to deal with it. So we're going to load up Sparky. I'm going to load up Heavy Zooka and get ourselves Universal Remote. And we're going to throw a boat of Gramps in there and hopefully get up a little bit of extra GBE for BARTing. Pretty sure it seems like a plan. 1 setup hit. Possibly 2 setup hits. I think 1 should probably do it, but we'll see. Alright. Gonna tag one of these shock launchers. Now, if you don't know what tagging is, then there are marking, also known as marking. There are lots of videos to be found about what that is and how to do it. But in the meantime, let's just proceed. Have peeked to the defenses, but I don't think it'll be an issue. Flared to the further of the two shock launchers, and as soon as we come out of smoke here, hit hack a second time, and we actually did not get that. So cool. Yay. Lots of fun. I probably should have thrown a critter in there and didn't, so that's on me. Well, in the meantime, gonna continue as the plan was, hacking or barding down this guy. Probably switch to well, what do we do here? Definitely gonna need a second hit regardless. Not gonna worry about Gramps. That being the case, I don't think. Could throw these critters out and possibly end that blaster. Gonna need a second hit to clear out this other shock launcher, which we failed to get because this critter could have been used to keep Sparky alive, but we didn't do that, and that was a poor choice. So that happens. Anyway, that being the case, still might as well keep this same loadout and finish what we started over here. Yeah, blaster in the area. Blaster did see us, should have been smarter, should have thrown a critter into the smoke with Sparky, and that probably would have kept her alive long enough for her to be able to get off her hack, but that was not what happened. Choices are fun. So this gets hacked out. That means we're going to have a shock, a shock, a shock. I think I'm going to, the easiest thing is probably to clear some of these machine guns. These guys behind us, they're going to require a shock regardless. And we're going to need two shocks ahead of us regardless. At least one over here, at least one over here. So 3 shocks. Hopefully we can get this one other machine gun out of the way. And if we need to, we can use the Grenadiers, Bombardiers, Gramps, to take care of that. Not going to be necessary. So that being the case, I'm just going to clear a mine or two, I suppose. And that should leave us set up for a nice heavy Zooka hit. 3 shocks we've got. 2 in front of us, 1 behind us. Shouldn't be all that difficult. We'll hope and pray because, you know, we've already started off on a bad foot. So you never know. Don't need you guys anymore. Don't need you anymore. Switch to brick into battle orders. What did we say? It was originally like 640 on the headquarters. So 2.6 heavy Zooka. Oh wow. Alright. Fun times. Well then. Luckily, you can't catch coronavirus through YouTube. You should play more Boom Beach. You should all be playing more Boom Beach. But, you know, it's not surprising that I would say that, right? One of those, one of those. All of those. Everybody right down there. Did peak. A little bit. Not too bad. We'll survive. Which might be more than some people can say right now. If that's a little bit macabre on the humor side, then I do apologize, but, you know, you gotta laugh at something. Anyway, 3 shocks, we said, right? 1, 2, 3. Heavies are taking a little bit of heat from the microwaver there. And and that looks like that's about the easiest way to do that. If you really like hacking stuff, there's a bunch of rockets over here. Always am in favor of hacking everything possible on the War Factory, because hacking is a great skill and it's a lot of fun and it's really cool to do. It's, you know, when you can double or triple hack stuff out and potentially not get yourself eaten alive by shock blasters. It's a lot of fun, but then again, sometimes there are shock blasters and sometimes you do stupid stuff. I don't know what better I would recommend on a layout like that. Like, go back to the very first attack. So many grapplers, armor, bad, not a great day for that. Like I said, there might be some GBE to be had over here, but then again, with these rocket launchers, maybe you hack some of those, and then you could probably have yourself a field day over here with like bombardiers on this side of the base, and hack just blast out a bunch of stuff over there with your barrage artillery. Not a good day for warriors in any sense. And when I say that, you know I mean it, because if there were even the slightest possibility, I would, but there's not, so don't do that. Good day for Heavy Zooka. Really good day for Heavy Zooka over here. If that's not something you're familiar with, I mean, if it is something that you're familiar with, then, you know, go to town, have fun. If it's not, then definitely worth trying. It's a great skill to have, and it's a perfect day for it, so... I mean, you would do what you want to do, but that's my recommendation. Anyway, let's hope we don't all die of coronavirus before next week, and I apologize for not doing a War Factory video last week. I just, I needed a little bit more time recently, so it was a choice. I didn't do it. This was a fun week to get back to it, and hopefully next week will be just as interesting. Anyway, like, thumbs up, YouTube kind of stuff at the end of the YouTube video, whatever, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.